So this is what my face looks like when it is flaring. You can see all the little fine bumps. It looks like heat rash, but it's really just my eczema flaring because it's not hot at all right now. It's goddamn near 58 degrees in Atlanta, so these are not heat rash. This is my eczema flaring. And the worst part is when my eczema is flaring along with me breaking out, which they go hand in hand. Whenever I'm flaring, I'm always breaking out. So this is what it looks like. And I am going to be using, look at my nose, look at that. I was so itchy yesterday, like so itchy. So itchy. But I'm going to be using this video is sponsored, by the way, by Happy Glow Skincare. So I'm going to be using my organic Neem Butter from Happy Glow Skincare. It has all natural oils and butters in there. So it has cocoa butter, neem oil, sweet almond oil, coconut oil, olive oil. So I have been using it for the past 2 days. It's always what I use for my it's always what I use on my eczema flare, but I want to document this process to show you guys how bomb this neem butter is. So this is actually day 2. Yeah, this is day 2. I woke up yesterday with the beginning of my flare, and like I said, it was worse than this yesterday. Let's just get into it. I want to show you guys the close up. Very much irritating, very much itchy. Just look at that. Look at, can you imagine? And the worst part is my eczema only flares on my face. It doesn't trouble my body at all. So that is it. And like I said, when I flare, I break out, and it's literally like one of the worst breakouts because it leaves such dark spots. So this is day 2 of my eczema flare, and I'm about to go do my skincare routine, apply my neem butter, and get the day going. All right, so skincare routine done with, and this is what my face looks like, all greased out, looking like a greased monkey. But this eczema flare finna go down. So like I was saying, I usually use it 3 to 4 times throughout the day. This is the first time using it, day 2, and this is what it looks like. It does get oily when you first put it on, and just keep in mind I do have sunscreen on top of this, but as you go throughout the day, it does sink into the skin. So it's not one of those butters that sit on top of your skin. It does sink in. But oh, let me come close. Get the nose. There we go. So yeah guys, even though I am flaring, the neem butter is saving me from not being as itchy as I usually am. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's also like, it was worse over my eyelids yesterday, and I had to just draw for that neem butter. Every time I felt itchy, I put the neem butter on, because the more you itch, the more worse it gets, and the more dark marks it leaves on you. Trust me, I learned my lesson the first time. So yeah, day 2, eczema flare. Good morning guys, what up? It is day 3, and last night I was so tired. Y'all don't care, but last night I didn't get to apply my neem butter, so this is what my face is looking like today. Let me zoom in so y'all can see. The bumps, like the little fine irritation bumps, aren't as pronounced, and they aren't as many as they were before. The roughness is still there, but again, it's not as bad as it was before. And then the little pimples I have, they're going down. So this is day 3. Like I said, I am about to do my skincare routine. I'm just gonna keep the same routine. So my clarifying serum, neem butter, and my pre-cleanse oil. So I'm keeping the same morning products and then the same night product. We're starting off with the pre-cleanse oil. I'm just gonna drop it into my hand. And again, I'm using the pre-cleanse oil over actual water-based cleanser because you don't want to be too aggressive with your skin when you are flaring or when you have eczema, period. So I only use a cleanser, like a water-based cleanser, 1 time per day, and that's at night. In the morning I use either the pre-cleanse oil, which I have been using, or something with a honey base. So we are going to wash it off our face. Once I wash the pre-cleanse oil off, I just like to use paper towel to pat my face dry. I don't like to use face rags on my face. My philosophy is they carry germs, and then that germs get transferred onto my face. I'm gonna use my rose toner. Next, we have the clarifying serum, and this is with the niacinamide, the allantoin, the aloe vera extract, the glycerin. So it's all soothing, hydrating ingredients, and then the niacinamide is going to help to decrease and prevent any more irritation or inflammation from happening. So that is the importance of this clarifying serum. And everything has been working in unison so far because the flaring is going down and it's only day 3. So I'm gonna go in with my neem butter, and y'all know the drill. I'm just gonna take a small amount and work it into the palm of my hands, and then work it into my skin. Make sure you get all the cracks and crevices because we need this flaring to go down, so the butter has to touch everywhere. My eyes, around my lips, my nose. All right, this is day 3 of me all glazed up. Okay, and I'm gonna zoom in. Still some redness, but this is a pimple. Still some redness, definitely still have the flaring going on around my nose, around my mouth. And the oil kind of like enunciate them a lot more, which is perfect because I can see like, okay, is this really working? Are they really going away? Like, what's happening? So I like to do the inspection part when the oil is on. All right, so that's it for our morning routine on day 3. Again, yesterday it lasted me about 2.5 hours before I started feeling the itchiness again. So we'll see how long it takes, or if my itchiness had kind of like gone away for this episode of my flaring. after I applied the second one yesterday, I didn't really feel any more itchiness. So hopefully that has gone, and all that's left to go away is just the actual like irritation and bumps. So I will keep you guys updated. Alright y'all, so I am back to do my night routine on day 3. This is what my face is looking like. Make sure that you all can see all the texture, all the everything. Y'all, my face will be clear and spotless 1 minute, and then the next minute my eczema flares, my body is under a lot of stress, I break out, and it's over. So it's a constant battle. That's why I always say skincare is a journey. It's not something that happens overnight, because one, your skin didn't take one night to get to where it is, right? So it's gonna take a while. So definitely a journey. But yeah, this is what my flaring is looking like. Top of my eyelids. The first thing I'm going to start doing is my pre-cleanse. Again, I said I either use my honey cleansing balm or my pre-cleanse oil. So because the pre-cleanse oil is only what is available on the site, I'm going to go ahead and use my pre-cleanse oil just to remove all the oils from my skin. The butter does have oil in it, and we just want to make sure we get everything off. So we're gonna use the pre-cleanse because oil attracts oil. That's really the scientific breakdown behind it. So the oil is gonna bind to all the oil on your skin and pulls it off once you wash it off. So once I have removed all the oil off of it, this is what it is looking like. Again, it's not as rough as it was day 1. This is day 3. It's also not as irritated. Today I didn't experience any itching, so that's great. So when you're using the neem butter and doing this routine that I'm doing, by day 3 you shouldn't be feeling any itching, or your itching should definitely be cut by 50 to 75%. So at night I always double cleanse. So double cleansing is really using an oil-based cleanser, which is our pre-cleanse oil, and then using a water-based cleanser or a bar. Usually I use my oats and honey plus turmeric cleanser because it's very gentle, it's very healing. The turmeric helps to calm the inflammation. The honey is a great antibacterial, so it's going to really go ahead and remove any type of bacteria that's there. And then the oats along with the honey is going to soothe and calm my skin down. But as you can see, I have been using this thing religiously. I've even gotten to the point where I just open the bottle and just throw in whatever is left in my hand, but it's really not much. So if you are in a predicament like me where your honey cleanser is done up, what you can move on to next is your turmeric bar. But those are the 2 cleanses I recommend when your eczema is flaring, because again, you don't want anything that is going to strip your skin, make it dry, irritate it, or anything like that. So the oats and honey plus turmeric cleanser is very gentle. It has all soothing ingredients in it that's really going to go ahead and calm your skin down, along with my piece of turmeric bar. It has goat milk in there, it has glycerin in there, it has turmeric, so that's really going to help to calm the inflammation. It also has carrot resin, it has vitamin E oil, it has hemp seed oil, and it also has olive oil. So those are all great ingredients that is really going to go in, calm the skin down, and help to restore it to its former glory. So next we are going to go on to our toner, and I'm using the rose toner. Next I am going to use my clarifying serum because that has been working great, especially for my breakouts. And that's the worst part about flaring, is when I flare I break out too. So not only am I dealing with the flaring, but I'm also dealing with a breakout. So this clarifying serum has been working great for both. Alright babe, so once the serum has dried on your face, or on my face, same thing on your face, because you're going to be doing the same thing because you want your eczema flare to go down and keep it down. Honestly, this is the first time I'm surprised I even flared. I think it's because I kind of stopped using my neem butter, because I used to use it like every other night. Even after I have applied like my full night routine, I use the neem butter as my oil serum, because I like to use an oil serum to just lock everything in, and I haven't been using it. And the season changed, it went from summer to fall, like it got cold real quick. So that, with my body has been under a lot of stress. I know if one thing gonna have my eczema flaring is me stressing. So I really try to decrease, I really don't, but I'm trying to decrease all the stresses in my life. So yes, after I apply my serum, I love to chat. Just say, Anna, come back, get back to the point, back to the point. After I apply my serum, I'm going to go in with my neem butter, and this is considered my moisturizer, because it is a moisturizer. And I'm going to take that much, work it into the palm of my hands, work it into my skin. I know a lot of people get like little like cracks of areas on their neck with eczema. I had it at one point too, and it took so long to go away. It took like a good 2 weeks for it to like fully go away. Now it's gone, but I'm pretty sure you can still see it was like right here, right there, but now it's gone. So that's pretty much it. That's all we do for the night routine. So you do this every night. This is night 3, so we have 2 more nights to go, and as you can see by the progress, it's already getting better. The irritation is not really there anymore. The redness is pretty much gone, and I will continue to update you guys. Okay guys, so this is my face, day 4. I've just cleansed it. I haven't put anything on it. The irritation has definitely gone down. The fine bumps are also making their way away. The breakout I was having here is pretty much going away too. My eyelids are clearing up. So I already cleansed. I cleansed with the turmeric bark today, and today I'm going to use the glow toner as my toner. This is also a hydrating toner, but it has kojic acid in there, so that is going to help start my brightening process to brighten any or all of these dang dark marks. And I like to just put it in the palm of my hands. And one thing that I also like about this toner is that not only is it soothing and hydrating, but it's also going to help to clear those blemishes and help with the texture. So once I use the glow toner, I'm going to go in again with my clarifying serum. So I'm working the serum into my skin, and y'all, it's a big difference on day 1 versus day 4. Like, as you can see, I looked very old, very dingy and tired on day 1, and my skin was just a hot mess, especially around my nose. Around my nose isn't as bad anymore. Like, the redness is gone. The little bumps are pretty much gone. Around my mouth is the same thing. The breakout is still kind of there, but it's also not as bad as it was before. So after I apply my serum, I'm going to go in with my organic neem butter. So this is day 4, and the flaring is pretty much gone. Like I said, the eczema irritation itself is damn near gone. Like the little fine bumps aren't as pronounced as they were anymore. The itching stopped on day 3. The redness the redness completely went away on day 4, and today's day 4, so the redness is gone. And right now I'm just waiting for my breakout to subside. And depending on the severity of your flaring, like if you are the type of person that flares and it's just horrible, you're just super red, super itchy, it's gonna take longer than 5 days, of course. So me saying I'm clearing my eczema flare in 5 days, that's because mine isn't as severe. On the scale from 1 to 5, I would say my flare this time was about a 3. Yeah, it was about a 3. But before, it was like a 10. And it took me about, I want to say, a week to 2 weeks to really get it to calm down. And also you have to make sure that you are not stressing your body, that you're taking supplements, you're also, you know, drinking your fluids, because just using the products alone, make sure that you're even getting rest. Like that's the most important part. Your eczema is flaring because your body is under stress, so you need to rest your body. You need to take time to relax, because if not, the flaring is only going to get worse and it's only going to take longer to calm down. So even I went to work last night and I was like, you know what, I don't need nobody to stress me out. You know, I'm just going to take my time, take it 1 hour at a time and not stress, because I really need my skin to calm down. I need my eczema flaring to subside so that I can go about my life. So this is my skin on day 4. This is the babes on day 4. Eczema flaring is pretty much gone. You can check out my nose. It's not as crazy as it was. Like my skin texture is slowly coming back. Like it wasn't as rough looking as it was before. My eyes aren't as rough looking as they were. So definitely progress. And this is day 4, so I will keep you guys updated if anything happens. Hey guys, you can tell I'm happy because my skin isn't flaring anymore. But I know I said initially 5 days, but this is day 6. And this is what my skin is looking like. All the little fine bumps are gone. My breakout is pretty much obsolete. Spots are still there. As I said, we're not focusing on the spots because those are literally the last things to go. Those will take months. So I'm just looking at clearing my breakout, which we did that, and calming my eczema, which we also did because that flaring is gone. Let me give y'all the close up. Y'all remember what day 2 looked like? I didn't show y'all day 1, but day 2, my skin was not like this. The little irritated bumps were definitely there. My breakout was a lot more pronounced. The irritation around my nose, as you can see, that is no longer there. So I would say definitely 6 days of doing the routine that I did, along with incorporating the neem butter. Even if you don't do like that entire routine, but for sure use that neem butter, your eczema flare will 100% go down within those 5 to 6 days. Again, you have to use it at least 2 times a day, so morning and night. And for the itchiness and irritation, if it's like super severe for you, then I would say use it close to 3 to 4 days or 3 to 4 times during the day, okay?
Did you see what I done? Came in a black Benz, left in the white one. I'm just a hoodlum,